Guess what I was humming? I was humming long time. We don't have no nice time. All right, but anyways, okay. So it goes a little something like this. Good day, everybody. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It is. I almost thought it was Thursday for a minute there. I almost said the wrong one. I've been doing that this entire week because when we went out of town last week, shout out to Illtown, Illinois. Shout out to my BFF TK. She turned 40. And if I tell you, we had an amazing, amazing, amazing time in Illinois. Okay? Shout out to Springfield. So, yeah. So now I'm back and I'm better. Back in my element. It's a good day. It's a groovy day. Okay. So come on in here. Let's talk real quick while we got some visual verbal journal time. Okay. So I know a lot of people were saying they like the hairdo, the straight hair, the long hair. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I enjoyed it. But that was a good weekend do. Okay. Had it for Chris Brown. Yeah. Concert was amazing. I gotta upload some pics and videos from that too, because it was a total vibe. I had a great time. Shout out to the Florida bestie, my girl Mary. We enjoyed ourselves to the fullest. Outside of that, yeah, so that hair was like a weekend type thing. But the thing is that I love my natural hair so much. And I love it because I don't like to do my hair. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it at all. So that's where so that's what that is. Okay, let truth be told. I don't like doing my hair. And if my daughter didn't get so hurt by me cutting it, I would really cut it off right about now. So that's just what it is. So yeah, that was fun. Outside of that, I just want to thank y'all for all the love. I want to thank you for growing my channel. I want to thank you guys for all the positive vibes that I see on a daily. It's like, Varnell, we miss you. Like, I just get those and I'm just like, oh, it feels so good. So thank y'all for chiming in and for keeping things positive. I always appreciate that so much. Y'all know we already operate and live in a negative world. We do not need to add to it by being negative. I think that is stupid at this point. I don't even have another word for it. Who is this? Becca. Hey, Becca. Thank you for chiming on in here. Make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate that in advance. Who is this? Stelia Blanca. Thank you so much for chiming in. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce names, but I really try my best, you guys. I really do. Reba Fluff. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Amazing melons. Well, they are because I work on them. You know. But listen. Who is this? Header Baby Doll. Hey. And Becca, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hit the like. Y'all heard them. Come on, let's do that right now. Okay, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I've been trying to remind myself and to teach myself to slow down when I speak. Okay, shout out to my boy. I can't remember right now. It's Ferdinand Navarro. He's always telling me, I love watching your lives, but sometimes you speak so fast and then I'm watching it transcribed and I miss some of the message. So I'm doing my best, you guys. Just kind of told me, here, slow it down a little bit, Foxy, so I'll be reminded, because I get excited sometimes and then I just want to just get it out, But thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. Okay, so just to get on subject really quick, because y'all know this is visual verbal journal time. And what I wanted to talk about is, how do you maintain your peace? How do you keep the joy going? Especially on those days when you're a little frustrated, you're a little overwhelmed, you're a little bothered, Right now I'm kind of dealing with like several things on my plate, and it's getting like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to pull out a little hair, but I'm going to keep it. And so today I decided, after my morning sessions and the chiropractor, I'm going straight to the beach. That's it. I'm going straight to the beach. So, because my spirit said you need to be near water. Has your spirit ever awakened you and told you what you needed to do with your day? Before you could even utter the first word, like good morning to anybody, your spirit was already telling you what you would need. So my spirit told me I needed to get to water today. So I was thinking a pool, a lake, a pond, what? And you know me, I'm a mermaid. So it was calling me. And I was like, okay, beach, here I come. But I start driving towards the beach after the chiropractor visit. Let me slow it down. And rain galore. Rain so much that my GPS said, low sight ahead or something, like you're not gonna be able to see. First time I ever seen that on my GPS. So I'm still trying to go, and I said, you know what, God, it ain't supposed to be a struggle to get there though. You know, you shouldn't have to struggle to get to the happiness, right? Sometimes, yeah, you're gonna hit a couple of road bumps, but the struggle, nah. So I said, no, let's bring it back. So I turned back around, and as I turned back around, made the U-turn, all the skies, everything just started clearing up, right? Sun is back out, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I was going into the trouble, right? So when I made the U-turn, everything lightened up, and I said, you know what? I might have want to go there, but that's not where my spirit was actually leading me. So now I am here at this lovely place. As you can see. So this is the lakefront, and I'm here on I gotta calm my nerves, right? I gotta reset myself. I gotta realign. Sometimes I think people get confused when they see moments of you, so they think that you're always happy. They think you're always frolicking and joyful. I have bad moments. I don't say bad days because it's a feeling for me. You know, I just go by my feelings throughout the day, and feelings are always so temporary. You know, emotions are so temporary. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here, okay? And all I could think is at the end of the day, don't commit to having a bad day. Tell yourself, no matter what it's looking like on the outside of you, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to make up my mind, and I'm going to be accountable and responsible for having a good day. And then go forth. Do the things that make you happy. Yes, we have to work. Yes, we have to pay bills. Yes, we have to take care of our children, our partners, our loved ones, yada, yada. The list goes on. But what do you do on a daily basis that you tap in and just sit with yourself and say, this is my happy? For me, it's music. For me, it's nature, right? For me, when I get to just tap in and just say, you know what, God, speak to me. Have your way inside my heart, inside my vessel, inside my spirit, inside my mind. Speak through me. Allow that the things that fall from my lips, may they fall in the laps of nations to build, to grow, right? I just want more positivity around me. I want more positivity within me. These are the things I'm saying to myself when I'm with myself, right? Because you got to stay grounded in your happiness. Because the minute you get distracted, the minute you got something taking you off guard, I promise you, it can go downhill from then. And now you're looking at your day like, oh, I just wish this day would be over. Why? Did somebody tell you tomorrow was going to be for sure, like, way better? You don't know, is what I'm saying, right? So just try your best to redo the moment as far as, like, if this don't feel so good, take that out, reset. Put positive things there. You understand what I'm saying? Find your joy and keep your happy. Because the minute you decide to stay in joy, you're going to live there. The minute you decide to stay in that negative space and place, you're going to stay there, right? So everything that you got to do starts here. And once you start telling the mindset, you know what? Today we're having a great day, regardless. Yes, things are going to happen. Yes, things are going to bother you. Yes, people are going to test your faith and try your nerves. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Sometimes God, I think, just allows people to kind of just like come along your path just so that you can see how far you've grown. To really see if you've grown, you know? Because there are times when I'm like, the old me would have cussed you out real good. I mean, so good, because my mouth don't belong to me when I go there. But then I realized just how powerful and how strong words are. And I said, you know what? You can't do that. You can't do that because, first of all, you can't come back from words. And second of all, they don't even need that. They can't even handle that. Half the time what people put out, they can't accept or handle. So that's why they've learned to be the one that's putting it out, because they can't take it, you know. And I don't mind taking it because I know I can dish it. And when I dish it, it's going to be a different kind of situation. So I always say to myself, self, Foxy, don't go there. Disregard it, refrain, because the minute you go there, everybody's gonna say, like Fox said, and what was it, Cardi said, like the minute you drag it to hell, then everybody like, Cardi, you evil. But it's like, look at what you want, look at what you brought to the table, you know, cause and effect. Because you said this, the effect is this, right? But I'm learning sometimes the bigger person just means to shut up. It don't mean to go harder than them. It don't mean to beat them at their own game. It simply means just shut your mouth. Don't say nothing to them, because silence has a way. And thank y'all for the hearts. I know I always love those. Thank you. Silence has a way of speaking volumes. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes when you just shut up and let the chips fall where they may, they fall exactly where they need to. And you didn't even have to pull. Nah, you ain't got to say nothing. Just let it be. You understand what I'm saying? Let that person be. My big sister always says, give people to themselves. And the older I get, the more I give a person to themselves, the better things work out for me. Because guess what? I'm not going to argue with you, sweetheart. I'm not going to do that because I know where this can go. Because I'm done with the middleman. I'm ready to do this. It's like, what are we still talking about, right? So I'm 41. Unless you're talking about like professionally fighting, and even then, you're like, you're too old for that. Go sit down. So I'm at the stage where it's like, it's better if you do some of this in your head. I got this little exercise I'm going to teach you real quick. Take it if you want. And hit that like button if you please. I break a person down in my headspace. So when they saying all that foolishness to me, they could be talking to me like this, and I'll be like this. And that's because in my head, I'm thinking of all the things I could say. All the things I want to say, but I'm not going to say because I know it will really hurt their feelings. It will really break their heart to know that's how you feel. That's what you're thinking. No, that's not what I feel, but that's where you put me. You understand what I'm saying? I had no qualms, no intention of going there today with anybody. But guess what? You line up first, so let's eat. You know? So I think that's why, like I said, I don't entertain any kind of negative. Y'all notice that if people say different kind of weird stuff, I try my best not to say nothing because I know this mouth. You hear me? Okay. So yeah, silence speaks volumes. That's another way of maintaining your peace, right? When you go outside and you see the sun or you see the gray skies, whatever it is, thank y'all for the hearts. When you see the gray skies out, right? Smile anyway. You know why? Because you have sight. Your senses are alive and living. You're breathing. I think so many people wake up ready to stress, thank you, about yesterdays. And who is that? California knows how to party. California, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that super chat. Okay, shout out to you. Hopefully I can see the whole name so I can give you a real proper shout out in just a minute. Who is this? May, I love your earrings. Thank you. Charlie, you're so pretty. Thank you. Leroy, Fallen Angels. It's bad. Okay. Boy. Who is this? Yeah, I can't. Not today. I had already told y'all. Okay, who is this? Xavier McCreary. Proverbs 23:9. Do not speak to a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. I love Proverbs. That's a beautiful book of the Bible. I really, really, really appreciate that. You can always send Proverbs my way. Proverbs, Psalms, that's my alley. I love that. Tyler, not everybody meant to be your friend. So true. So true. Who is this? Buka Rahish? Buka Rahis. Thank you so much for the love. Lord Kelvin, hey, how you doing? Desiree, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I'd love to see you here. Bobby, good afternoon. Massimo, thank you for the compliments. Who is this? The first, the last. No one's too cute to cuss. No one is too cute to cuss. Let me tell you something about cussing, because a lot of people get that misconstrued, and this is why I do have a member side, so that way if I do slip, I'm not, you know, burnt at the stake. Because at the end of the day, I've never told y'all I was perfect. I always told y'all I was human. I always told y'all I'm a real person in a real world, and I live a real life, right? So I'm not here to sell anybody any kind of dreams. Thank you again, California, so much for the gift. I really appreciate you, and thank you for being who you are, how you are to me today. Okay, you're so appreciated. I've never told anybody that when it comes to who I am on this channel. I promote positivity. I promote fitness because I am a fitness trainer. I am a dancer. I love dancing. I've danced my whole life. My people being from Jamaica, the culture is just in me. That's what REGHOPLÉT is about. REGHOPLÉT. It's Reggae, Hip Hop, and Ballet Incorporated. It was something that I used for dancer size. It's something that I used to promote it amongst young girls, women that were like me, that weren't trying to be like the biggest or best bodybuilders, but they also wanted to have really healthy, fit bodies and sculpt like dancers always. That was my mission, you know, and I'm always about promoting what I want people to, I want you to really dive into your dream. I want you to dive into yourself, and I want you to have the best life while you're here, because the longer I am here, the more I realize like this thing is so short. Thank California showing the love. Y'all don't play California messing around today. Cal, what you trying to get? My number? No, I'm playing. But listen, he's showing out. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a real person, and I also want other people to win in this lifetime. I am far from having a crab mentality. There's not a person that I can see or meet that I don't know how to give a compliment to or make their day brighter. I feel like that's my purpose, that's my passion. So if you got a problem with it, you are always welcome to log off. You are always welcome to change the channel. Okay, because that's the thing about YouTube. There's so many streaming sites. So if you want to go watch kittens play with yarn, or you want to watch a grandma fall down the stairs, bless her heart, whatever it is that is your thing, then you go find that. But if this ain't your thing, don't come over here being negative, because you won't be entertained, okay? Not by me. And I am growing my moderators lounge, so that way my people can go ahead and shut that down, because I don't have time for it. The fact that you even take time for writing negative is beyond my understanding. Beyond it. Okay, so take that wherever you want it to go, but just know you ain't never bothering me, because a lot of the times I be thinking it's somebody that I don't like and they don't like me, and they've come in some incognito way to try to tell me what they feel, and I'm just like, first of all, you couldn't tell me that to my face. So oh, you come on here with like the Twitter fingers. That's crazy to me. You're weird. So outside of that, the positive vibes, the good people, the people that want to do better, the people that want better, the best life, I'm here for you. I'm talking to you, right? And you speaking to me, and I appreciate that. And I thank y'all for making sure you hit the like button, okay? Appreciate it. Let me see this. Who is this? California Dreaming. I love that, California Dreaming. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the super chats. Listen, your funds, they go to a proper cause, okay? They go to building my business, building my brand. This right here alone that I have on in this moment, this is actually a REGHOPLÉT fit, okay? Athletic fit for the ladies. So that's gonna be dropping soon, but it's some background that I'm taking care of with that, because y'all have heard me say that before. So let's get back on topic. Maintaining your happiness, okay? In reference to maintaining your happiness, right now I'm at the lakefront. It's definitely raining, and y'all, I feel so good, because yesterday I did have a little moment. I felt myself about to go into a little breakdown spell, and that's just because you know how life can get a little overwhelming, and you're keeping everything to yourself. And because I am so introvert, as much as I come on here and I'm like, hey, hey y'all, it's a good day. This is me. I'm goofy when I'm by myself. Like, I make myself laugh. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I realized I was watching this show, Monster, on Netflix. And I think I binge watched it too much. Y'all, be careful the stuff you're watching, too, because it can change your mind and your attitude, and you don't even realize it. And I realized because it was such a dark and heavy series, and not even just that, it's a true story. And I think my head went into place. It was like, people really are like this. People really can be this sick and out of them, and they can be this crazy. Yeah, they can. I had to learn at a time of my life. I deal with everybody like I am. And brothers and sisters, if you're going out into this world and you're treating everybody the way you are, then plan on getting hurt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Remember who you are, but treat people accordingly. Whatever they present is who they are, and you go forward in that. Okay? So I've had to learn, oh my gosh, that hurt my feelings so much. I would have never done that to that person. And I still wouldn't do that to that person because it's not in me. It's not my makeup. That's not my ministry. But it is theirs. And if it is theirs, then so be it. They ain't you and you ain't them. You understand what I'm saying? I used to always say that. My cousin told me the greatest advice one time. She said, how would you have known this person was going to con you? You're not a con artist. Back in the day when I first moved here, y'all got dripped up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. Of course I didn't see that coming. That's not how I live my life. I live an honest life, right? I'm straight up. What you see is what you get. I'm straightforward. You ask me a question, I answer. That's it, right? So no, I didn't expect that I was going to deal with this whole con artist. You get what I'm saying? But that's what it is. And now you know that. You treat it accordingly. You don't go and boo-hoo and cry every day. You know, you can cry you a river and swim in it. No one's coming to save you, right? All you need to know is wisen up. You know what you know now. This person is like that, and I'm treating them accordingly. That's it. Or you just cut them off altogether, and you don't do nothing with them. Them your two options. I read something today, and it stuck with me. It said, clear your accounts of people you're not fond of, you don't deal with. Clear your phone of people that you don't call, you don't care to call, don't want to talk to. It says clear your mind of thoughts you no longer want to have, you know? And the point of what I'm saying is clear yourself, clear your canvas. If you have to reset and restart a million times in life, do it. At least you're still here to do it. You don't want to leave this place and look from above or wherever we go and say, hey, I should have did this like this. So you know what? That problem that I was sweating, that was actually a 2 and not a 10. But I let it get to me. I let it fester inside of me till boom. Here we are now. Stressed, okay, overworked, got all kind of illnesses and diseases. I want you to understand that most, and to me, all illnesses, okay, outside of the fact that things are sometimes hereditary, right? I think everything is caused by stress. If you start smoking early and now later on you got lung cancer because you picked it up to 2 and 3, 4 packs because you were stressing about something, and that cigarette was your gateway to calm, right? Or the first time you drunk, right? Because you felt abandoned, or this parent left, or this one wasn't there, whatever the case may be. And now every time you get into some rut or something triggers you, you need to pick up a drink. Yeah, so now you got liver, sclerosis of the liver and all kind of stuff, because everything, I believe, starts in stress. So the more we teach ourselves to run, to flee from stress, just like we got to teach ourselves to flee from sin. And flee mean go, jump, like Usain Bolt, get out of there, right? So the minute you learn, this affects me, this triggers me, this bothers me, remove yourself. Don't even run to it, run from it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to understand it. Go. Just go. Leave it alone. Not dealing with that. Go find those happy things. Like I said, for me, it's this right here right now. It's being at this lake. It's raining, y'all. This works for me. I find joy in just being here, out here. And I said, you know what? Even if it rains, I'm still going to be out here today like this. I don't care. Nobody and nothing going to stop my joy. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that comes, like I tell you, and shakes up my world a bit is death. Because it's such a permanent thing. And it's done, you know? You don't want to be left and you don't want to leave. Right? But everything else, I count it all joy. At least I do my best to. At least I do my best to. I'm going to say that. But just look at this. If you can find some water today, I don't care if that's a little pond. I don't care if you just go sit at the pool and water your feet. I don't care if you run some bath water and throw some Epsom salt in there, a few little tea light candles. That's what I like to do. Okay, and I like to give me a little strawberries and I put like some honey and some lemon juice. But anyways, okay, but as long as you can do that today, any kind of water, right? Do it. And if you can't get to the water, get to some grass. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Reset. Reset and realign today. It just rained all over my hair. That ain't no but God's blessings. Nothing but God's blessings. Just rain. Rain on me, Jesus. Let me try to read a few of these. What state do you live in? Charlie, I live in Florida. Grr. Okay? The Sunshine State. Let's see here. Let me see this. That was funny. Let's see here. Okay, not today. Jose. Hey, hey, hey. Dave. Who's that? Dave Beachy. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I be trying to see. All I gotta do is put on my glasses. But it be like a glare. I feel like. Elaborine. Let's see here. California. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jose. Dope. Thank you. California Dream. Keep staying positive and keep being strong. Us women out there need to grow together. California Dreaming, you're a young lady. I'm sorry about that I called you a him. You're amazing. You're amazing. We need more like you in here. We need more like you in the world. Stay dope. I appreciate you. Dave, you are so very beautiful with your sexy, beautiful eyes. You're very beautiful. Thank you. Andrew, hey, hey, hey. I'm feeling good today. Charlie, your outfit is so cute. Thank you. It's a REGHOPLÉT fit. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay. So, hold on, because I got to... That's pretty cool. All right. Anyways, so, more than anything, to conclude... Who is this? Dark. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you so much. Charlie, you're good with the glasses. Thank you. I appreciate that because I always feel like I look like my eyes are too thick in there. But anyways, thank y'all for chiming in. Thank you for being so dope. Thank you for being so positive. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe, and after subscribing, make sure that you hit the notification bell, okay? So that way, whenever I'm here, you're here, and we can be here together. If I did not give you a personal shout out, my apologies. California Dreaming, keep being just as dope. I love that name. I love and appreciate all that you've done during this live today, just the input, the super chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray that you continue to prosper and be everything amazing in your life, okay? And as a matter of fact, I just want to take the time out right now to pray that each and every person that took the time to chime in, whether that's now, whether that's later, Father, dear God, that you just bless them in each and every way that you see fit. I know a lot of us go around day after day with these unspokens on our hearts and in our minds, but God, you know our hearts. So just come into our dwellings, come into our vessels, and bless each and every one of us in the ways that you see fit. Give us peace. Grant us your mercy, your goodness, which endureth forever into all generations. God, we love you. We thank you. We praise you. I pray that each and every one of you know just how amazing you are, that you know that you are always the head, never the tail, that you are always a winner, never a loser, and that you don't allow what's going on around outside of you to affect the blessings that are manifesting within you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you like I'm praying for me each and every day. Just go ahead and be great because you are. In Jesus' name, amen. I hope you all have enjoyed this particular live. I hope that you share it with somebody. I hope that you definitely take the time out. That was an end. Okay. I hope that, oh, definitely not, Maddie. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for chiming in. Steve said, which God out of 3,000 are you praying to? I'm praying to my God, if that answers your question. I will never understand why people ask those questions. Look, I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. But over here, I'm praying to my God. Jesus. Yes, that one. The one that sent Jesus here. right, to die for my sins. That's who I'm praying for. You don't rock when you don't rock with them. I'm not here to sell Jesus, okay? I'm here to be me and do what I do, right? So to all that are in agreement with the prayer, say amen. And if you're not, then don't. Okay? This is simple. My God. Anyways, y'all have a blessed and amazing day. I love you all, and I thank y'all for chiming in. Make sure today you take the time to work out, okay? Find your peace in all that you do and take time for you. Shout out to you. I really appreciate that, okay? I can't really read the name. I can't read the name. I'm sorry, but that's so beautiful. And you said, do I think we look alike? I don't know. I don't think I look like anybody, but everywhere I go, somebody tells me I look like somebody. So maybe we do, girl. Okay? As long as you're beautiful, then we're beautiful together. Okay? All right. So keep being gorgeous, you guys. Work out and have a blessed day. And make sure you take care of you and go after that peace today. The REGHOPLÉT way.